Alright guys, so today we're gonna be installing a CO2 drop checker on our 75-gallon freshwater fish tank.
Could be if two or three don't agree, if you and me don't evolve, yeah. You and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight, ain't no talk back or fight. If you and me ain't involved, yeah. You and me ain't involved, yeah, yeah. How you gonna say that? Girl, I don't play that. I ain't gonna lay back.
First, I want to give a quick shout out. So shout out to Manny Wongs. He said, "You get a like for dedication and the time it took editing this video. Thanks for the info." Goated Goalkeeper, I believe you can make great fish tanks and I really appreciate you sharing your tanks. Seeing others show their tanks is awesome. Okay, last one will be Derek Catalan. You've really pushed me to get my channel started and I'm gonna start today. Bro, thank you. This comment right here, it means a lot to me. It's not only that I'm sharing with you guys, but at the same time, I'm able to motivate you guys to do the same thing too. Look, we're not perfect here. We're learning. We're enjoying the hobby. We're enjoying the process. We're bouncing back ideas, things like that. And to inspire somebody to do the same thing or whatever it is that you may want to do, that's really, really awesome. And it just tells me that I'm doing something right on this channel. Again, I want to thank you. Sorry if I'm not able to shout out every single one of you. But first I want to thank every one of you. Thank you. Alright guys, so it's been 9 days now since we installed the CO2 system. So far everything's going well, but I still haven't added a CO2 drop checker. You guys remember we started at 1 bubble per second and I was kind of itchy, so I bumped it up a little bit. I think we're running at 2 to 3 bubbles per second right now. But without the CO2 drop checker, we will not know if we're over injecting or we're under injecting. So this will tell us where we should be. That's why if you don't have a drop checker yet, make sure you purchase one, especially if you're injecting CO2. So yeah guys, I made a list today. First, we're gonna check the pH because what I've learned is that injecting CO2 directly affects the pH level. So I just want to make sure that we're still in the pH range for the guppies. And then we'll install the CO2. And lastly, we'll add a little bit more water on the bubbler counter because that one evaporates fast. Alright, so let's get started here. First, we're gonna check the pH. If you're wondering why I wanna check the pH, is because it says here, you must check the pH after adding CO2 because CO2 dissolves in water and forms carbonic acid which lowers the water's pH. So basically what it's saying, if you add CO2, it may lower the pH level of your tank. And we just wanna make sure we're still in the range. Just like what I said, it's our first time using CO2. We don't have any experience with this one. I'm just trying to make sure that whatever we're doing is safe for our fish. So we're gonna be using Freshwater Master Test Kit from API. If you don't have one of this one yet, make sure you invest on this one guys. This one is pretty important, especially if you're a beginner like me.
Yeah. Ain't nowhere we could be if two or three don't agree. If you and me don't evolve, yeah. You and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight.
This one's super easy to use guys. So you just fill up the cylinder up to the line with tank water and then this one will just tells you how much drops you need. So I think with this one we're gonna be doing the regular pH and maybe the high pH range. We'll just use 2 of these.
Yeah, you know, girl, we go way back, yeah. How you gon' say that I'm the one that fall? Where we both involved.
Make sure to shake this one first. For the pH, we'll add 3 drops.
Don't agree. If you and me don't evolve, yeah. You and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight. Ain't no talk back or fight.
So this one has a chart, so all you have to do is match the colors and you'll know where you're at. For the regular pH, that's for sure 7.6. And then on the high pH range, it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like we're at 7.4. So we're at 7.6 on the regular pH and then 7.4 on the high pH. For guppies, ideal is 7.0 to 8.5. So we're still on that range. It also says here that good for health and color 6.8 to 7.8. Adaptable range is 6.4 to 8.6. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're still in that range. Next, we're gonna install this Hygger CO2 Drop Checker. We're gonna unbox this one together. I really like Hygger's packaging. It looks really nice. Okay guys. So this is what we have guys. First we have a suction cup. Second we have the drop checker cylinder. Honestly I'm not sure how you call this thing, but for today's video we're gonna call this one the cylinder. Sorry guys, English second language. And then lastly we have the CO2 level reagent. So I'm right, I pronounced it right. Listen guys.
Reagent.
One more time.
Reagent.
reagent. One more thing that I'm curious about is that what if I mess this up and it went upside down? So is that reagent safe for fish? So it says here, yes, the reagent in a CO2 level indicator for aquariums is generally safe when used as direct. It also says here the reagent is non-toxic to fish or invertebrates. Alright, so we're pretty safe on that. Since we have the CO2 on the right side of our tank, we'll put the drop checker on the left side. If we put it on the right side, it might read too much. And then if you put it on the left side, we'll know if it's really able to cover the whole tank. Because remember, we have the filter output on the right side and it pushes everything to the left side of the tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this suction cup here. So this one's actually called a CO2 time glass. That's why it says here, guys. So we're gonna put 15 drops here and then we're gonna turn it over like that. And we're just gonna put it in the water with the air coming in the time glass. 15 drops, guys. One more thing, change again every 30 days. So every 30 days. And it shows you the chart here, what color we're looking for. So right now we're shooting for lime green. Yellow is too much CO2, blue is under CO2. So we're shooting for lime green. Alright guys, 15 drops. 15 drops and then we're gonna go this way. Why? It feels like it's not a lot. Alright, 15 drops. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's not a lot. We'll follow instruction. Maybe I did something wrong, but we'll put it in like this. Alright guys, so we have now the CO2 drop checker inside. I don't know, I feel like I should have added more, but it says there are 15 drops. So we have 15 drops there. Alright, check pH, check. Install CO2 drop checker, check. The only thing we have on my list today will be to add water to the bubbler counter. So I actually had to add water already on this bubbler counter a few days ago. And I figured that this was the easiest way for me. So I just opened the tip of the bubbler counter and then just holding it because the air hose will start to kink a little bit, so in that way when I put the lid back it will go to its original form. Let's put some water here first. Yeah, you don't really need a lot of water on this one. So make sure your bubbler counter's off first. As you see right now, we're already less than half of the bubbler counter. So what I do, I'm just gonna remove this thing right here on top. You see this air hose start kinking up a little bit. Just keep that orientation. And then now, add the water. So I added too much, but I think that's fine. So now we're just gonna put this back. And then as you put back the lid, the air hose will turn back to its original form. So I put too much water. So I'm not sure how much it's gonna affect the CO2 system, but I think it's only for the bubbler counter, right? So I think it doesn't really matter. So let me plug this back on. Okay, there we go, guys. So yeah, I think we're at 2 bubbles per second. One thing that I don't know, because we just placed the CO2 drop checker, I'm not sure if we have to wait for a certain amount of time to increase the amount of CO2. Let me double check on that. So it says here, a CO2 drop checker takes 2 to 6 hours to provide a reliable reading. So our time right now is 11:02. So around 5 p.m. we can check again the drop checker if it turned different color, because right now it's on blue. So if it's still blue, we're gonna raise up our injection. I guess that's it for this morning, and we'll catch up again this afternoon. Hey guys, so we're back now. Time right now is 4:32. So it's more than 2 hours, but a little shy of 6 hours. So I think we should be good. So looking at our CO2, guys, it's still color blue. So it means that we're not injecting enough CO2 right now. What amazes me right now is that for this tank to be under-injected of CO2, how much more is gonna look like when it's like on the right level. So now I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen. So like what I said right now, I think we're about 2 bubbles per second. So we're gonna bump this up now. So we're gonna go left to Lucy. So we're just gonna increase this one a little bit. Alright, so that one looks like we doubled the amount. I think let's try to increase it a little more. Okay, I think we'll settle with that for now. So our CO2 looks like this now. Looks pretty strong. I think I'll be able to cover the whole tank now. Guppies are ready to eat, look. They know I'm here. See, these are all the fries. They're getting big now. And we're just gonna wait for this guy to turn green. Yeah, it looks blue to me. I think this one's gonna take a while because it's a 75-gallon tank. So I think I'll check back on this one again in 2 hours and see if anything changes. Because right now I just really wanna make gradual changes to the tank. Since I'm not that familiar yet, just wanna slowly increase it until we get to the green, to that lime green. But yeah guys, anyway, I'll catch you guys up again in a little bit. Alright guys, so it's already the next day and our CO2 drop checker turned dark green. Looks dark green to me right now. So that's how much bubbles we added on the tank, and then that's how much CO2 we have left. So we still have a lot. The tank looks good. We're pushing a lot of CO2 right now in the tank. We have those Ludwigas going all the way up now. This water wisteria already passed the filter output. All the fish are doing okay. The rotals that we trim up the back, they're coming out now. So yeah guys, I think we're doing okay. So this means I have to inject more CO2 on the tank. Like what I said before, I want to make changes gradually. So if there's something wrong, I can easily pinpoint which one I need to adjust. Because I'm really expecting that we're gonna hit lime green, but there's a lot of factors here. It's a 75-gallon tank, it's a big tank, and I think right now I'm at 3 to 4 bubbles per second, so we can still increase it. There's a heater on the tank, there's the flow, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that affects the CO2. I just want to keep observing, because if I do a massive increase and then I left it, I don't want the fish to suffocate with too much CO2. With that being said, we are now able to safely increase the CO2 injection every time because we have a drop checker now. So from dark blue, now it's dark green. And then next gonna be green and then lime green. I've read that in other people's case, their drop checker can turn lime green in 2 to 4 hours. But I guess it's not the case on my tank. I just have to keep observing. Of course, I'm gonna update you guys. I mean, regardless, the tank is already looking way better than where we started. Plants are so lush right now and still growing. We just have to keep propagating the stem plants, cut them up, replant them, cut them up, replant them. And yeah, right now it's looking so thick right now. I'm not planning to add any fish as of yet because we're still treating one more guppy in there. We already lost the yellow one. We only have one left in there. Now I think he's just fighting for his life. I'm not seeing any major improvements yet, but yeah, I'm still hoping he still makes it. Then I'm sorry if I keep looking this way. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, I upgraded my setup. So this is the lens and I keep looking on the screen. So before we were using a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. By the way, let me know what you think guys. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. So yeah, again, if you need the drop checker, this is the one I'm using, the Hygger CO2 Drop Checker. I really trust the quality of the product, so I'll put the link on the description below. But anyway guys, if you made it this far, again, I want to thank you so much. This one might be a little boring because we didn't buy fish, we didn't buy any plants, but these are the stuff we have to do, you know? But yeah, please give this video a like if you have fun with this video. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys again on the next video. Later. Peace.